Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back. I hope everyone out there is doing well today. We're just continuing on our journey.
That cloud sort of looks like a mug.
Where? Which?
See the handle?
I don't see any clouds. Well, I see them kinda. They're kinda hard to see. Anyway, we're continuing our journey with Katana. I think we're about to get to a pretty interesting quest here soon. We just have to head to a city first. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Probably head over to Whiterun, because I have to go there anyways. So let's break the camp. Hey Brianna, how's it going? And hey Tindava. Here's... Hey Anna, what's up? Hope everyone out there is doing well today. We're about to head to Whiterun. Wonder if 𝕊𝕤𝕗𝕗 would count. I'm sure it would. But basically we have to go to a city, a town, then a dungeon.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
That's the thing.
Please,
you don't.
enough already. I have told 𝕉𝕠𝕝 of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst. 𝕊𝕤𝕗𝕗 has enough problems as it is.
Here's the thing. You don't.
It's
You
no
don't get
use.
to feel safe.
Let's get back to it then.
I figure I might as well let that whole thing play out. Where's Katana? Where's Megara? They must not want to come into 𝕊𝕤𝕗𝕗, I guess. Being lesbian somewhere. Oh, she's sitting.
Right.
You could stand up? Alright, you know what? We're just going to head to Whiterun. Thanks, Ronan. Appreciate it. I did manage to fix the purple shack roofs, so I'm happy about that. Hey, Bahava. What's going on?
We know who you are.
We know who you are.
Better come with
Well, you
us
know,
right
Solitude is actually closer.
Please don't kill me.
I think I might go Solitude. Oh, spiders. Might go Solitude, then Dragonbridge. Then we'll have to figure out what dungeon we want to go to. I'm sure that they're fine back there. Wait, what was that? Guess I'm seeing things. It's a beautiful night tonight. How's it going, Kat? No fast travel? Yeah. I just got used to it after all this time, I guess. And I just enjoy it. Usually I have like a paraglider or a horse or something to sort of speed up the travel. I will say Elden Sprint sort of does help, but ultimately I'm not the biggest fan of it. So I might just put it in the optionals for people if they want to use Elden Sprint. But I will say it is nice to just be able to sprint everywhere. Because if you're in combat, it doesn't really matter. It'll still use stamina. How am I faster than a bunny? What if there's a way to fix that so that bunnies are like way faster? Because I don't know about y'all, but I cannot outrun a bunny, IRL, or any sort of wildlife for the most part. Just playing some SKYRIM or watching you play some SKYRIM sounds like a lot about, it's like pretty much what I do is I watch other people play SKYRIM and I play SKYRIM, or I'm modding SKYRIM. I guess it's all the same. Yeah, bunnies are fast. I used to have some around where I used to live growing up. And yeah, they're very fast. That's for sure. The carriage, yeah, I suppose I do use the carriage to fast travel, but that's usually, like, I don't open the map and fast travel from location to location. I use a more natural approach, I guess. There are still a few things I need to fix in Solitude, but for the most part I think it's pretty well finished. I still have to fix this rope too. That and the 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕓𝕖 outfit. I have to fix that too. Don't feel too bad using carriages. Yeah, I think carriages are a decent exception. What was that? Uh-oh. Good thing I'm playing on novice. I know, I'm going easy mode with this playthrough, but I just don't feel like trying really, really hard to not die, I guess. There's the music? Oh. River?
Never mind.
I was gonna say, y'all gonna catch up? Well, that was, spooky. That was very spooky. Oh yeah, I kind of forget about their summon spell. I get so used to using this that I don't really think about it too much, I guess. Yeah, they're right here. I should use those more often. Only if she is in your party. Okay. What are they doing? Are y'all good? Okay, I was like, let's move this party along. Guess I'm going too fast. Megara's had enough. Exactly, they are. Maybe I should just, let them do their thing. They'll meet me in Solitude, right? Alright. Let's see how this goes. Really don't know what to expect. So, I'm excited. Yeah, I like being able to see at night. I know a lot of people like a more realistic approach, but I like it super bright. I guess it isn't always like this either. But sometimes it's like you can see everything at night, which I like. And I like these roofs a little bit better, but they're still not parallax, which is icky. But they're better than the other ones, so I'll take it. Well, we heard river, so I'm wondering if that means we could just go to a town.
I'm sorry if I seem distracted.
Okay. I heard River say your name.
I thought it was
Oh,
just
okay.
me. Think I would have preferred that.
But you can talk to them after the scene.
Hopefully we'll never hear her voice again.
I have a feeling that won't be the case.
A drink would be nice, friend.
A drink? Yes, we could go into the 𝕊𝕠𝕝𝕤𝕝. I was gonna say, yeah, drink. I could always use a drink, but usually it's coffee or water. But honestly, I could use a drink too, and I don't drink.
Come in, just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Do you have any hunting brew?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
No, hunting brew mead. Yes, Argonian blood wine. Okay. Wait, loft key? I'm gonna have to check that out. That looks so cool, actually. Like the bottle. Oh. Well, I hope y'all are ready to party.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Because I just spent 400 septims on Argonian blood wine.
What are you thinking about? Spill the beans, skeever face.
Skeever face.
Should I be afraid?
No, I just bought some really expensive wine. And I know.
Just what I needed to take the edge
I was gonna
off.
say, I know how much you like
Thanks.
wine. It's funny because before this she was talking about wine, so what a perfect gift.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Well, not yet. Maybe someday. When is she not talking about wine? That's true. She does like her wine. And I respect it. I'm not a drinker, but I'm sure it's good. I think it takes a certain, I don't know, something to like wine, and I never had that desire, I guess. But obviously it pairs well with tons of food, so the only thing I do with wine is I cook with it. That's about it. And it's usually not, you know, it's like the cheap box wine if I cook with it.
All for sale at fair prices.
Where's your tent?
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Take a look.
I don't think I have anything to sell. But I would like to get my money back for that wine that I accidentally bought. Is that better? I don't think I need that. This I want to disenchant. Okay, well, I made some money there.
Around here.
What combos I'd say work for wine? I don't know much about to be able to pair them well enough, but yeah, if I drink wine, I'd probably be pretty good at pairing. I know a lot of wine pairs well with like cheese. I know a lot of people who, I don't know how people figure this stuff out. But I've also never been like a big fan of different cheeses. Like I like it, but I'm not seeking any of that super fancy stuff. Although I can appreciate like a nice Gruyere or a halloumi. Definitely not blue cheese. Yeah, I can't do it. I've tried. Just not my thing. Still gotta try and fix that too. Wait, what? Oh, there she is. I've actually never used those, so I figure I'd give them a try. I think this will count as a town.
Picture you and me leading the ravens. Imagine what we could do.
No more games.
Oh no.
This can't be happening.
She sounds very
Who is
distressed.
that?
It's River. You heard her this time. That makes it all feel more real. But she's quiet now. Let's not linger here.
Okay, so now we should be able to head to like a dungeon. That's gonna be tricky. I don't know what dungeon I should head to from here. I guess the first one that comes to mind is like 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕗. A bandit camp? Oh, okay. Well, let's head over to Robber's Gorge. That's pretty close by. I don't know why I do that every time, but I always run along the top. I'll probably do a save here right before we head to Robber's Gorge. I don't think I've cleared it, but I remember. I would agree. I think River sounds really cool, especially all. I don't know what the proper word for it is. She sounds very spooky. Sounds very ethereal when she's speaking to you like that. Evil seductive. Alright, let's clear these bandits. This is why I'm also playing on Novice.
What was that?
It was me.
Stay sharp.
It was your death.
I'd look funny teleporting.
No,
in
there's like
combat.
4 or 5 more. Oh yeah, you're stuck.
sure our friends
I don't know
stay
how you got
safe.
stuck in there.
I know you can.
I know you can take the collision off the tents, but...
Let's do this.
Oh jeez. Kind of hard to do this in the dark, but it's not bad.
How did we get so far away?
Wait,
Nothing we couldn't
their
do.
last name was 𝕊𝕠𝕟. That's pretty gross. I don't know why you would want to do that. There's the big guy.
Well, this is it. We're all gonna die. Not now. Focus.
Uh-oh.
I have to focus.
Breathe, Katana. We've got your back.
Bandit barbecue, indeed.
Don't we, friend?
I
Yeah.
think that would be entertaining to watch. Right,
We
friend?
started it, officially. Wait, did I save? I don't think I saved. Maybe I did.
I should have realized she wouldn't just let me be.
Should we go to the bee and the barb?
I have no interest in seeing River.
What do you think she wants?
Nothing I'm willing to give her.
Then we won't go. Or, that's a hard choice. You should tell her in person.
I hate to say it, but you're right. Unless I go, she'll keep bothering me.
Glad it doesn't break her
So,
breathless. Yeah, me too.
How about you, me and Megara, head to the Bee and Barb?
I would love
We
that.
can end this once and for all.
Alright, to the bee and the barb. I'll probably still stop by Whiterun on the way, but... I'm taking this. Go get some skooma. I probably... Oh wait, I don't think I do have any skooma.
Too bad the bandits here aren't gorgeous. Get it?
Oh my gosh. Megara, your jokes, I swear. Looks a little foggy, you guess? It sort of does look a little foggy. I'm not really using bow, so...
I love getting a little lost sometimes.
Don't need archery. And I don't think I'm gonna go in here either. There's really nothing down there usually. let's continue on. I don't want to go for a swim, so we'll take the bridge. Hey, good evening, Steve. How's it going? I suppose I should eat some food. Hey, I did have 𝕊𝕤𝕝𝕝. I like how she pulls out 2 slices of bread and then takes 1 bite of each and then puts them back in her pockets. What's up, mouse? Whoa. You're right, we're not alone.
Time to finish this.
Did I just get a humph from you?
Time to finish this.
We're just currently working on the katana questline. I think we're in the most important part at the moment. Yeah, playing Skyrim while watching Skyrim seems to be a popular thing with us. Yeah, this is... I've been super hyped playing the katana update. And I really like the Raven replacers too.
I got your back.
Hey! None of that. And also, yeah, I definitely miss the mouse streams for sure. I would say I think your list looks immaculate for sure. You're the only one not playing? Maybe. I'm sure some of them are, some people out there aren't playing. That's funny, Brianna. It's gotten even better since last time you streamed? Heck yeah. Well, even just from your videos, your most recent posts, I've been very, very impressed. I still have a long way to go, but I'll get there someday, I think. Welcome back, 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕗. How's it going? You're not playing? The katana update is...
What do we have here?
I don't know if you've heard of the follower... Well, followers. I would say it's more than just a follower mod, but it's a mod that Anna and lots of other people have worked on. I'm still learning, so... But there are quite a few people in here I know that I've worked on or with the katana up, you know, realm of some sort. Whether it be voice acting or I don't know. I don't know how much help Anna has had in terms of like actually making the quests and stuff like that. But I feel like it's a team effort. Hey Honan, what's up? Alright, well they're keeping up now. Visiting from Pixel's League stream, nice. Very nice. All the technical things you managed, well that's seriously amazing. I think the thing that always makes me nervous is I never want to leave anybody out. So there's a nice little credits page on the Nexus page, I should say, that goes into better detail than I can. But yeah, all of that work, it's some serious passion right there. It's a lot of technical stuff that would completely go over my head still. I'm sort of still a baby Skyrim modder. That's true. I think a lot of it has to do with just the willingness to want to learn. And I know I still have a long, long ways to go, so I think a lot of people just want to like play, and I respect that. I also just want to play sometimes, but I really enjoy modding too. I am waiting for a good death. Look at all the butterflies. Wait, I think there's a first-person animation for catching butterflies. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Should I try Soul Frame? Maybe. You say it's like Skyrim, but the question is it Skyrim? Because if it's not, I'm not interested. Just kidding. Honestly, when it comes to games, the only other games I've been wanting to play are either Banjo-Kazooie or
Skyrim was
Stardew
once the
Valley.
land of many butterflies. Now, not so much.
Looks good? I'll have to check it out. I love my Ekin Zorse. Go, Zorse, go! I also love that the Witcher horses gives Mike his own horse. It's an MMO? That's interesting. Okay, we're stopping in Whiterun. And then I think I will maybe catch a carriage ride to the Rift. We'll see. The horses, yeah, the Witcher horses are... I've always been sort of on the fence about using them again, but I do really, really like them for this list. Because they really do fit, like, the fantasy style I'm going for. Can you ride the horse? Yeah? It's technically stealing, so I'd have to get my own horse, but... I think Mike would get mad if I tried to ride Zorse. I wonder if I could just move this.
Tired of cooking stew? Had enough of fish and flour? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
Take pity, lady, and spare me.
MMO multiplayer, we can adventure together. This sounds pretty interesting.
But you were once that. I'm ass man who said, "Let me show you the
I run everywhere. Guess that I don't need to do this, but I'm pretty sure it'll give me XP, so... And I don't have to start the next quest, either. So I can just return the Dragonstone and be done.
You see? The terminology is clearly
Oh, it's
First Era
it's
or even
Smelfine.
I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text.
Who are you talking to?
Perhaps dating to...
You're sitting over
Ah,
here.
the dragon stone of 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕗. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where you... My associate here will be pleased to see... Come to Dragon's Reach
Okay.
to discuss the ongoing
Now,
hostilities.
if I want to start
like the
that
rest
quest,
of
I
the great
can.
warriors. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I got my free XP. Whoa. That was strange. Whoa. Bit of lag.
He who is both man and divine. For we are
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or tender rack of ribs.
Oh, I went for a walk earlier and I am just... I don't know. I was a little sleepy afterwards, so I took a little nap, but trying to get myself out of that. I don't feel groggy, but just still kind of lacking the energy. Do I use the original soundtrack? Sometimes. I do think it would be cool to sort of mix it with Lorcan. So you still get some of those iconic songs. I do want more of a variety of music.
Need a ride?
Yeah,
Can take
I
you to
don't quite have
Winterhold.
enough for a horse.
Where do you want to
so-
go?
To Riften.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften,
I have coffee.
be sure to visit the 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕝. Do 𝕊𝕐𝕝𝕝 and you'll forget all about the long trip.
Is it possible to mix the soundtrack? Yeah. It's definitely possible. I'd like to add a few other music mods into the mix. At least one or two, actually. Ooh, it's very dark. And I would love to hear some of those OG tracks too.
Hold there.
Aw.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay for the privilege of entering the city. Call it what you want.
Damn.
You don't. It's been a pleasure
The
doing
Blackbriars
business.
basically own Riften.
Let me open
The idea
gate.
of them reminds me of what I escaped from, but covered with a
Gates
lot more
unlocked.
sugar.
You can head inside
Love it.
when you're ready.
What's up, Gears? I love all the dialogue that I hear and it never plays the same thing twice. Don't think I've ever heard repeated dialogue. And I think that's really cool.
Another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you.
Careful.
You and Rip.
Using
Thieves
MCO?
Guild
Yes.
is Maven Blackbriar.
I'm
Yes,
really
I
getting
am.
tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said...
If you've got coin, you've come to the right place.
Coins. Oh, guess I better leave.
People of Riften, heed
I
my
made it
words.
clear.
The return of the
Supposed to
dragons
be
is
just
not mere
many.
coincidence. This
But
is one of the
despite what
signs.
you
The
said,
signs that Lady Mara
it
is
seems
displeased with your
you do
constant
want
inebriation.
games.
Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of kind.
Oh, there's
Leave me
Katana.
alone.
Oh, my mama. You're putting up quite
Kira,
the front.
certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding.
My
These people must be
Cersei.
made aware of the chaos they've sown.
After all,
Enough,
you're under
Mama.
so much
We've all
pressure.
heard of the dragons and their return.
It
There's
must
no
be
need to use them
such a
as an
struggle
excuse
trying
to
to
harass our
learn
customers.
Pretending
Tidings.
to have no
Yeah?
I'll
ambition.
remove myself from this
trying
den
to
of
listen.
iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sing in
Shale?
peace.
What was that?
I guess they're gone. Was that really Shale?
Shale, okay.
There's no mistaking that voice. I don't know why he's with River, but it can't be good. We need to find him.
Get out of
Here we go
here.
again. She probably wasn't even here, was she?
These
Smell the
guys, I
jasmine in
swear.
the air.
So
I
nosy.
got her that perfume. She was definitely here. I'm willing to bet that as soon as she realized I wasn't alone, she fled.
Right. Which means she could be anywhere.
Not this time. I didn't see even a hint of her magic. And trust me, it's not subtle.
It's not subtle.
Like for anything she might have left behind. On purpose, or otherwise.
Okay, I guess we'll speak with Katana first.
I'm not sure if Shale's... What about it?
That was my bad. Why'd River say her lips were sealed?
So that bothers you too, huh? I can't get it out of my head. But I'm not sure what she meant by it.
Okay, we'll go with the first dialogue. That's what she wants.
You're right. It won't do either of us any good to know anyway.
What's your best guess?
That the spell she's using to speak to me from afar requires some kind of connection.
I like that they go
between me
into
and her.
those...
And I'm giving her
I don't know,
exactly the connection
animations.
she needs. No matter how hard I try not to, I think about her sometimes. Not in the way she seems to think, but it happens.
How could it not? She changed your life. Oh, press the wrong button.
That I'm here is proof of that. Why I was thinking about her, what worried me, happened anyway. She's back. She's the one who can't let me go.
She's someone who to think about like me. We'll take care of her one way or another.
Music to my ears. Let's look around.
Hey, RM, what's up? Yeah, she has a rifle on her back. Although, speaking of which, I really need to mess with the immersive equipment display stuff eventually. Oh, here's the note. Jasmine-scented flower.
Typical River. Tries to charm you when she wants something.
I do like that there's like little quest markers.
That looks promising. What's it say?
Give me a second, I will read it. There's no rifle? Sounds good. It's grown on me, honestly. I think it's great just as is. Highly requested. I know a lot of people have issues with guns in Skyrim. I sort of do myself, but with Katana, like I said, I made the exception. 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕝 pea shooter. Alright. Where whispers mingle with chimney smoke and secrets dance and hearthfires choke. A hound may howl in the realm where shadows embrace your fingertips. Where there stands a place with gleaming tankards and mead flowing free.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Jeez. Near lies a deeper place, northwest of corruption's home, where death leaves its bones and darkness. I'm gonna hit you. Darkness unfurls, cloaking the secrets it holds. Warmth and cold entwined, a riddle to unfold, unravel the enigma, save your friend in time.
Mind
You
if I take a look at that?
are gonna get set on fire.
Be careful with if you keep making that face, it'll get stuck like that.
River must have barely had time to scribble this gibberish before she ran. Maybe you can make
I like
sense
how
of
she
it,
calls it
Megara.
gibberish.
Wait, are you really handing me a secret love letter from your former lover?
Well, clearly they
Hey,
are.
Don't give me that look. I was kidding. I'll try, okay?
What about you, friend? What did you make of it?
Well, I got interrupted twice, so I'm not sure. I'm just tired of her games and I want to drink. She could just be hiding in a bush. I mean, I don't think it's gibberish.
I don't know. We need to talk about this. What I know is... we won't find River in some cold, damp place. As if she'd get her boots wet. If she hasn't found another throne, she'll be lounging somewhere warm, surrounded by servants charmed to see to her every need. So, she's probably at an inn somewhere.
Seems pretty likely. I'd have to reread the note.
Remember how she had us chase her all across SKYRIM?
Twice.
Chances are she's doing it again.
Pretty much, yeah.
Though, I doubt she had time to get too far. I'm thinking 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕝. What about you, Megara?
That makes
Mark
sense.
Arthur's guards to have him. That would be pretty cool.
But then why mention
You did a Discord
bones and
stream?
darkness?
Nice, RM.
Fallowstone Cave is nearby.
How'd that go?
It has both, and I've heard it's roomy inside. Still, I'm not sure if roomy is enough for her. Katana knows her better. So it's up to you, friend.
Had a few trolls.
We'll go wherever you think we'll find
Interesting.
River. 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕝𝕝.
Ooh, I have two choices. Let's see if I can reread.
Need something.
I was curious about that. If it was in Biggie server, that's kind of surprising. Where to get this hair mod from? This is 𝕊𝕠𝕞𝕚𝕟𝕘 hair pack 02. And it's on their Patreon, but it's free. So if you just Google 𝕊𝕠𝕚 hair pack 02, it'll bring you to their Patreon. But like I said, it's a free download, so testing your mic and actually forgot you were still streaming Valheim and then people showed up. Oh gosh. Whoa. Hopefully you didn't hear that. That was my phone. She's asking if I want food, and I said, yes, please. Okay. So it looks like we have a choice here. I'm guessing it'll be a pretty big choice, potentially. Yeah,
I wish I could spend more time.
I really
reading
love
books.
the physics and stuff.
So much to learn.
But I would be interested in watching some Valheim streams. Going to upload it with plan build? Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever play Valheim, so I'd be interested in watching it. Okay, with chimney smoke and secrets dance and hearthfire's choke. A hound may howl in a realm where shadows embrace your fingertips. Gleaming tankards and mead flowing free. Near lies a deeper place, northwest of corruption's home. That's interesting. I don't know, it definitely is pointing towards an inn, but that almost seems too obvious. Might be a good time to save right here, just in case.
How do you feel about crowds?
Crowds? Depends. It always depends. Like, I used to love going to Warped Tour growing up, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I like crowds. But that was one of my exceptions, I guess. Some AI program with AI voiceovers? That does sound interesting. I should put some points into speechcraft, but only to get to level 50. It's not the most important thing in the world. Really should work on alteration a bit, actually. I'm sort of making a build, but it's not like set in stone yet, I guess. Because I'm still working on the list and I want to get it released the update released sometime soon. I think I'm gonna go to the inn. Just based off of the description of the note. Like normal small build piece, it's got its limits. Most of your base is underground. But still pretty cool. Or if we're gonna get to finish this tonight. Guess we'll find out. All I can say is I'm definitely not in any rush to do so. Sometimes I find myself rushing to get things done or whatever. I find myself enjoying it less when I do that, so I don't do that anymore. I just enjoy the moment as much as I can. It's funny, I used to make like, not scripts, but I used to sort of like plan my streams out back when I first started streaming. Back when I would have like 1 to 5 people in the stream on average. But I've sort of... I sort of just like the freeform way about it. Just go for it, have fun, not think too much about it. I think it makes me better at speaking when I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna say. Yeah, rushing things definitely reduces enjoyment. It makes me feel like I'm not doing it for me. It's like I'm doing it for somebody else, which I don't... That's not what I do. The closest I think it would come in that circumstance is I like doing things for the community. And in any case, just hanging out. That's the other thing I love about streaming is we can just chill and relax and not overthink it. I was top 50 sub when I started live gameplay. Maybe. Actually, Yamazi was one of the first subscribers. Just Blaze comes through from time to time and was one of the first subscribers. I haven't seen Ghost in a long time, but Ghost was one of the first as well. There's a couple ghosts, so I'm talking about a specific one. And then Nico has been around for quite a long time as well. I was gonna say Gears, of course, has been here for quite some time. It is sort of crazy that we're getting close to 3,000 subscribers too, so... I do appreciate each and every one of y'all out there who watch and subscribe. But for the most part, just hanging out, having fun, chatting. That's what I like to do. How to check it? Yeah, just remember it. Whoa!
Welcome to the 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕗.
Buddy, you're missing your hair.
We're here.
We be scribbing.
I guess I won't be taking her by surprise. Should we look around?
Oh hey, the windows here are okay. Search for signs of river. Well, this note is floating. Oh, I wonder if... Isn't there a 𝕊𝕠𝕗 Skyrim patch?
Important deliveries to make. No time for
I might have to check that. I thought there was a 𝕊𝕠𝕗 Skyrim patch for it already. By this scrib.
I think you should
He made
continue
Nazim
with your
bald on
performance.
Lorim. He's a stud.
What's the point? I'm not very good. and it's only
Noticia
for the
required.
same
True. Yeah, at least it's just... It's better it's
I
just
think
floating
you
in the
played
middle.
Beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm.
I love that the courier wears this stuff.
Deliveries to make. No time for chatting.
He looks like a Giga Chad. I was looking, there's a Nazim overhaul that makes him look like handsome Squidward. That looks hilarious.
Should we ask the innkeeper if they know more?
Maybe. Beware of a red-haired witch and her husky boyfriend.
She was headed.
Witnesses
On
have
her way
reported
out
the
the
following
door.
crimes. Enchanting knives to float above
nice if she
sleeping
had.
citizens, conjuring atronachs in the middle of festivities, hustling games of dice, and brawling patrons who ask them questions. Exercise caution if encountered. The witch has a loud mouth, and the boyfriend has shoulders the size of boulders. I love it. That's too funny. Don't even remember your middle name. Just joined? Are you playing a list per se or random individual mods? Yeah, this is my own list. I've been curating it for a while. How are you holding up?
Just amazing, you know? River's trying to get between us. No big deal.
Yeah. No big deal. Megara.
Fine. I have this knot in my stomach every time River says something.
That makes two of us.
I don't understand why
Maybe
she
three
won't
of
let
us.
Katana go. I mean, I do. But I don't understand why anyone would go through such lengths to try to destroy someone's life.
That's a good question.
I'll go ahead and say it. She's evil. And I wouldn't be mad if she disappeared forever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
I may be
Fumo,
wrong,
what's up?
but I still think it's Fallowstone Cave.
To the Cloud District very often. A cave. Cozy.
Right? I just love that damp, earthy smell. And there's fresh mushrooms for my favorite... Oh, wait. I'm getting sidetracked. If River's in Fallowstone Cave...
Was she gonna say Cappy?
There's one surefire way to find out.
If River's in that cave...
Give it a shot?
Well, no.
Alright. Well, if there is an update coming out pretty soon, I think
She'll
it'll be
wailing about the dirt and insects.
much better
Maybe even
than the
shedding
current
real
version that's up
tears.
right now.
Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
If there are 500...
Just sort of working on a few things to fix. I was looking at those newer uploaded mods, like NPC spell variants. Looks really interesting. There's some really, really cool stuff that's come out lately. And then the Nern accessories. I gotta give those a try too. The ones by Everglade. This looks so cool. Jeez. The coffee isn't working. Let's be honest, does the coffee ever work anymore? If you drink enough of it, the tolerance just gets higher and higher. Unlike me, although I will admit, I partook a couple days ago, but I think it was justified. Recently, with all the good stuff being released, got you back into it. Yeah, it just keeps evolving more and more. Yeah, I agree with RM. with Wabajaks, it makes it even easier to get back into the game with mods, especially if you don't have a lot of technical ability. When it comes to modding, you can just download a list. And then if you're feeling spicy, you could add to it. For example, we have mod lists like 𝕊𝕤𝕣𝕗 or 𝕠𝕟. I'm trying to think, there's a few other good ones, but honestly I think 𝕊𝕤𝕣𝕗 is the best one to build off of. I'm taking the not so smart way down. Yeah, that's true, you can use multiple lists. I think I have like 6 or 7 currently. Well, technically I have 2 of my own list. Hey, what's up, Vladimir? Oh gosh. Oh, I knew that was a bad dodge. I would say feel free, but just know that I have moderators in the chat. So if they feel... if they're okay with it, then I'm okay with it. Oh, I've heard about that, RM. First time seeing me, any of the content, just listening to me and speaking. With low lights and your old friend, there's something in how I'm speaking with the chat and being. Not, yeah, being real. Well, thank you so much, Vladimir. I try to be as real as I possibly can. And I wish the same for you. I just want to have chill vibes and cozy streams, so I'm happy to see that people are picking up on that and enjoying it. That's all I really want. Always get nervous about that. Yeah. Like I said though, we have moderators in case it gets out of hand, but I always want to give people their chance to, because we have like Michael Wilson comes in here and posts poetry in the chat, so I definitely don't mind it at all. But just streaming in general can be nerve-wracking because you're putting yourself out there to the public, so. Is that a rolling head? Looks like it. But yeah, all I want is the cozy vibes. I genuinely thought, oh, is that some floating grass? Unplayable. Yeah, to continue on with the community shaders thing. The frame gen thing sounds insane, first of all. And I've heard it might not just be... I've heard it might be implemented with ENB as well. And not just community shaders. We'll see. That's just what I've heard, so I don't know for sure, but if it works with ENB too, that's even crazier. And it's gonna allow me to do a lot more stuff with the list. I will definitely change the trees up then. If we get frame gen built in, or upscaling, whatever you want to call it, then I will definitely be switching back to Nature of the Wildlands. No hesitation. Sooner than later, potentially. I do feel like community shaders is a bit more, well, for the community. I know Boris has kind of a tight grip on on E and B, so it could be for the best ultimately, but I mean, I love what Boris has done with E and B, and I can understand why they have such a tight grip on it, you know? I love Nature of the Wildlands too, and I miss it, but it just tanks my FPS. Considering that I really, really like city overhauls and stuff. On his Discord, really? Yeah, I can understand. But I also respect the work, so... I'm sure making something like E and B is difficult. I've never had any personal whatever with him, so I can't really speak on that one. I know a lot of other people have
Thank goodness.
I've talked about him.
I managed to pick the lock. Oh, they're at Mistwatch. If you can stop them.
Hey. Oh, creepy spider. You gotta be crazy to fight a spider with bare hands. Ugh. Alright, we're almost here. Fallowstone Cave.
I'll be your anchor.
Spats at most. Yeah, it's never anything. Trust me, we're not about the... You know, whatever. I'm not one for bad energy or...
Look up. There's a cloud like a sword.
Dissing on people or whatever you want to call it. I enjoy healthy conversation. Hey. This cave doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, I think CS has come a long way for sure.
It took you far too long to get here. Any longer and the ravens would have crumbled without our help. Are you ready to return to Iran?
It's true.
Control of what should be ours, Katana?
Katana? Huh, finally.
What the heck? I could have swore I didn't see any subtitles, but I heard Shale. The voice stays in one spot. Yeah, I think it's because of a mod that I use. It's called To Your Face. Which in this situation it's makes it a little bit more difficult to hear what they're saying. I try what I'm doing? Okay. It's so eerie down here. Oh, I thought they were down here. I was trying to follow their voices, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from, so I got a little bit curious. The stat bars? Oh, the ones on the bottom? I took a little inspiration from Aljo. While it's not quite the same, I definitely took some inspiration from Apostasy on that one. It's really weird. Oh, hello. I've been trapped. I'll melt you like a popsicle on a summer day. And Redbirds, thank you, Nico, for the 5 gifted.
You still.
I really appreciate that.
You should have known you'd be too stubborn.
And I see one person that I know.
Katana.
Oh.
I'm not that far from you. The river paralyzed me and I can't see. Thanks to fresh air. I hear swaying trees, wolves howling and...
Keep your mouth shut, you idiot.
Redbird, yes. Due to the going down. Oh, there's a sky shard over there and I want it. Hey, Queen.
We've been puppets in her hands, manipulated by invisible strings. But with our friend, we'll cut right through them.
Okay.
No string we can't cut. And I think finding Shale is part of how we do that. I don't even know where he is. Follow me.
Oh, Megara might know where he is. Okay. Cool. Okay, well I still want to try to get up there and I don't have a paraglider to do so. Hey, Lily, what's up?
He's close.
Look away, look away. You see nothing. You didn't see anything. I just want the sky shard. I'm also curious as to how you get up here. So there is definitely a way up here. Got it. Well, I wasn't sure if I was going to go through this way. Cheater. I am a cheater. It's okay. Hey, you leave Megara alone. Yeah, leave her alone. Jerk. Blessed war axe. It's okay, you didn't see anything, so... I don't even know what you're talking about. Supposed to be following you, correct? You can't prove anything. That's very pretty. It's where you watch the weak orc die to the giants. It's been a while since I've done that one. Oh, she just jumped on down. What are you doing? Why would you jump? There's a bridge right here. Right, we're leaving. That was very strange indeed. Alright, let's do this. I was gonna say I'll just summon them. I blame Skyrim jank. A bridge with... It's at least a dead rat. Orcs and their rivalry should be called the New York Giants. That's hilarious. Is my mod list in my creation? Yeah, this is mine.
No hints of Jasmine.
I should add... I do want to make the Nexus
There's
page
another
better.
place nearby. Someone with bad intentions might abandon someone.
I think after I update the list,
Come on,
I
let's
will
keep
work
looking.
on the Nexus page and the README. I actually thought about, since I have
Is anyone else's
I have
stomach in
CDN
knots?
access.
This could be
What's
another
up, Suns,
trap.
right?
But if
Since I
it's
have
not,
CDN access,
Chill's out here with the wolves. River
I might
wouldn't
put it
defend
on
him,
the Nexus
even if
or on the
she's using him
WebJack
as bait.
unofficial UI thingy.
She just sounds so amazing. No wonder you fell for her.
What was I thinking, right? I swear, she was different before.
Katana, there's a tent there. Okay, you're good. Completed. Follow Nagar. Oh! Shale! This is a random place to be tied up and left?
Shale.
This is the first time I've met
Poor
Shale.
thing. Let me help you.
Let's get this thing off.
Thanks, hero.
Don't thank us yet. I have questions. And if I don't like the answers...
You have questions. I have questions. Who's the lady with the magic hands? And who's this?
Me?
No, wait. Before either of us
This
get
is
to
a
the
s-
answer,
this is a custom follower quest.
River's planning to hole up somewhere else. Torment you, wear you down, till there's no fight left. But I can get you to her before she has a chance to run.
He's so tall, he is very tall.
And I know better than to think you
Great
want
voice
that.
acting.
Ravens craw, I want that. She left me here to die. Oh, I'll return the favor.
Can you marry him?
I thought
I
she
don't
might
think
still have
so,
you under her
but
spell.
I understand where you're coming from.
Glad to be wrong. It's been a long day, friend. But let's give it one last push. I know you have it in you.
Wait, you want to know what else I have in me? What? Hey, right now, I want to talk to Shale.
Just what I wanted to hear. Shale, lead the way. I don't think you've dodged my questions.
Well, since no one else said it, I'm glad we found you in
The
time.
striped pants.
It feels like River and I came from here.
Why were you with her?
Yeah, he's...
Was I supposed
I
to
like
see
his
the future?
outfit.
Never thought she'd turn on us.
Ooh.
There's always you, me, and her, you know? Before you two disappeared. Just when I'd given up seeing either of you again.
Sorry, but this is too
River.
pretty.
First words out of her mouth weren't, "Good to see you." No. They were, "Cypher's rule nears its end." Hey, stranger. Is that how you greet an old friend? You don't look the type. But looks can be deceiving. Found that out the hard way.
Sorry, what were you saying? I was thinking about our friends. Never mind. Go on.
River cut straight to the chase. She stressed lying low until the right moment. Said we'd start the fight with Cypher. You'd finish it with a blade through his heart.
Hard to do when I'm not there. You never questioned my absence.
Why would I? Given the active kill order, but you were embracing the shadows. Hold on. This isn't right. How many steps was that?
Buddy, come on.
I think I lost count.
Could we have passed her? I didn't see her anywhere. Did anyone else? No? We must have been going the wrong way.
Why y'all looking at me?
I mean, what did we expect? You were blindfolded.
Don't give up on me. I have a good feeling about this direction. Come on.
We'll be right behind you. Just a thought, though. Maybe we should pick up the
It's
pace
quite a
little?
party. It's all quest related.
So she doesn't get away.
I usually don't roll with a big
Don't worry.
party, but
She's not slipping through her fingers this time. Isn't that right, 𝕊𝕤𝕝?
it's not very
You
nice.
said you believed I was working with you from the shadows. So you... what, exactly? What happened?
I carved a path through the Eyrie with River. Sure you'd show up when we needed you.
Let me make sure I heard that right. Because it sounds too dumb to be true. You and River stormed the guild hall alone?
I can't be that dumb. Still alive.
It's true.
Sure, the flock gave us some trouble, but we reached Cypher's room with all of our limbs. But I have to admit, of all the doors I've opened, that's the one I regret the most.
Didn't quite go as planned, did it?
Should have known it wouldn't, but hindsight and all, we're close now. Our camp's just over there. You're not gonna stab me in the back when we get there, are you?
Funny. I was wondering the same about you.
Forgive me for being quiet.
Well,
I'm
and your friends?
just listening.
I swear.
Then brace yourself. Corner dogs.
Look at us.
Fight the hardest.
You
I know.
appear to cry into.
If I had a good blade, it'd be easier to not get bit. Anyone
I feel like
else
it would be
there?
such a pain to try to
You know I do.
to port this.
Here. It's not your type, but it's sharp. So, it's time to end this. Ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Thought you would be. River's nothing we can't handle. We've proven that.
I'm so ready. River has a lot to answer for.
That's probably for the best. I was gonna say thanks for reminding me to save. We have that really big silly 𝕊𝕤𝕓𝕖 one, so maybe. Well, 𝕊𝕤𝕓𝕖 is a part of the affinity as well, right? I've actually never used 𝕊𝕤𝕓𝕖, but I have been stalking the Discord a bit, or just, I don't know, looking around. Oh, River.
Don't you know it's rude to show up uninvited?
Surprise!
Surprise.
If there was a door,
Ooh, I love
we
her
could have at
outfit.
least knocked. I guess this'll work. Knock, knock.
Knock.
Where'd Shale go?
This is my camp too? My stuff's still here.
So you've both been roughing it. Cozying up with worms. Never thought I'd see this. How are you even surviving without your feather pillows?
Oh, ha ha. Nature is lovely. Any pillow will do when we're sleeping under the stars.
Huh. That why you had me try to steal some from that manor? Close call with the guards that day. All for some.
Oh, get called out.
Hush. We all have wants. I won't deny that. But look at me. Clearly, I'm doing just fine.
Is that dirt under your nails?
Where? Which hand? Ugh! I'm wearing gloves. Idiot. Never mind that.
I love this.
Katana. I'm curious. You've gathered your little strays and brought them here to... what? Kill me.
You know the answer to that. I'm willing to make it quick, if you ask nicely.
I see. You've forgotten all about our shared dream and misplaced your passion. Is my death the only dream you have left?
Like you didn't just... hypocritical witch. Who hurt you?
Are you worried about me? Cute, but don't bother. I already have friends looking out for me. They've been dying to meet all of you. Give them a warm welcome and don't make fun of their breathing. They can't help it.
Void take me, not them again. Where's that blindfold?
Oh gosh, Hag Ravens. Okay, well it should be relatively easy on Novice. I'm gonna have to play this on a difficulty I would actually play on. This is insane. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Good night, Steve. Appreciate you hanging out. Try to make it at least to look convincing that it's difficult. Oh no, I don't know. I was gonna say defeating River is...
You should know better.
This is River, by the way.
Don't get to walk. Or walk at all.
Uh-oh. But I'm hungry.
This again?
Oh, come on, River. No, Shale is the guy.
Temper. Your little outburst won't stop the inevitable. Did you really think this would end any other way?
Barely got the feeling back in my legs. Little help, hero?
I'm stuck too.
I can't. My hands won't move.
Release us, you coward. Fight me fair. Just you against me.
Thanks, Sunstrike. Have a good night.
Oh, of course. Let me just drop the spell. As if I would actually do that. Now, who to take care of first?
Don't look at me.
Maybe this pet you thought you'd replace me with.
She has nothing to do with this. Don't hurt her.
Don't hurt me.
You want to save her, Katana? Then beg.
Don't beg.
Please. You want me? Here I am. I'll do anything. Anything you ask. Just let her go.
Wow, you actually did it.
I like how she did a little laugh
what
there.
A surprise.
River, I could
But
fix
I
her.
was only
Alright, now we're on the same
relax.
page.
She's safe for now. Someone else deserves my attention. And you and I need to talk. But they don't need to say a word, so I'll just make sure they can't. Now, I admit, I was too distracted to notice before. But you have so much potential.
Me? It took you long enough to notice which.
You've got quite a mouth, don't you?
I do.
Good. You'll need it to put the ravens in their place. That is, if immeasurable power is something you desire. I can give it to you. Join me in a run. Help me take care of Cypher, and I promise we'll
You
run
could
the
totally
ravens
fix her.
together.
Gosh. Okay, I'm gonna play the side that I would want to play in this situation. But I do like that you can make this choice.
And just you and I. Oh,
I didn't mean to do
but
that.
don't worry, I'm not heartless. I'll let you say your farewells first. I'll even let them speak too. There.
No, no, no. Please, don't do this. Friend, you're going to be fine.
I guess we'll find out.
Never even learned your name. We're here at the end, sharing our final breath.
You all deserved so much more than this, but I dragged you into it anyway. I'm sorry. I guess this is...
I die for my people. Where's the shade? Oh, damn. No kidding.
Wow, wow. All that time. It was really you I plotted with, wasn't it? That darkness. I can feel it. I know I'm right.
I forgot about the shade.
In the end, was it the ring that made everything go wrong? She's frozen. I could take it off again. I'm no mere mortal like you claim. With me...
It's because I'm playing on novice.
Silence. You're nothing. Just another soul for the abyss.
No, not River.
Dead. Just like that.
I could have fixed her.
Someone poke her. Why? We've got to be sure.
Someone poke her.
It won't be long before we
With a
find
stick.
out. Bandit
Rip
Bane
to a
here
real
loves
one,
to dig
true.
around in pockets. So, maybe we should talk about what just happened?
I need a glass of
Also,
wine
hey
first.
Fable. Good to see you.
Care to share a bottle, friend?
A bottle?
No invitation for me. So, is this where you leave me behind? Again?
What? When have I ever... Oh...
Last I saw you, you were leaving the Siren's Tap with River.
The Siren's Tap.
Both smirking, like you knew something I didn't.
Me? Smirking? She had her plan. You know that. But I was just happy. Didn't know not to be.
Just River's fools. Both of us. Couldn't stop thinking about your smile.
It was a royal
as I
flush.
stumbled back to the barracks and fell into bed. Tired as I was, I didn't get much sleep. Wardrobe slamming, boots stomping down the hall woke me. Other ravens were on their way to cut that smug grin from their lips.
Could really use that drink right about now.
I feel you there.
It's a lot, isn't it? My heart's pounding even though you're here. Safe. How about we head back to the Bee and Barb? All of us, of course.
Katana's just doing spins.
How to find my way back there, but I won't say no to a drink.
No doubt. Our friend knows the way.
My blade's around here somewhere. Let me grab it. Ah, hello, beautiful. Back where you belong. Let's go.
Okay, well, I have a save, so I could come back and choose the other option. But first, let me eat some apple pie. A little bright. Seriously, plays stomach grumbles. That's what I get for playing on survival. Like I said, I'm sure there's a way I could turn those sounds off. Or just replace it with a blank file. But it's the vanilla, well, it's the Creation Club survival mode, so I'm sure I'd have to do some digging. So considering I don't think we're finished with this yet, I'll probably come back afterwards. I wonder if I should do that and join River. Yeah, they'll catch up. It would be cool to see how it plays out from different perspectives. It's honestly more interesting than most of the quests in Skyrim.
Much snow in Skyrim. Enough snow. Mike does not want any more.
Then why are you here, Mike? I'm sorry, but there's like no thought behind those eyes. It's interesting. Probably a ton of work, too. More work than I could ever even begin to comprehend. But like I said, it makes for a damn good story. Enjoying others enjoying this? I very much am. I don't know what that sound was.
Here we are. But before drinks, I'd like to know what happened with the ravens. We can go upstairs. It's usually less crowded there.
No, it's not.
Okay. Maybe I need to hear it.
It's definitely giving me the motivation to work on my immersive equipment displays for NPCs too.
Welcome to the 𝕊𝕦𝕝𝕝, m'lady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
I'm good.
Shale, you said they wanted to hurt Katana. But you're a raven. Did you not go after her too?
Oh, I did. But not for the same reason. The things they said. Vile. I couldn't let them get to her first. Luck brought me to her place ahead of them, but that's where it ran out. No one was home. Not even Takeo.
I was always saying Takeo, but
kill me.
Takeo makes more sense.
Even if I was, do you really think I would? Your would-be assassins dragged me back to the Eyrie.
Where Cypher would have been waiting with questions.
And more. It wasn't pleasant.
Whatever you went through, I'm so sorry.
Not like you had anything to do with it. But you left me. Why?
Sorry, but that blade looks
River
so
stole
cool.
from me. She took my ring. To get it back, I chased her through a portal.
Ah, stole it. Well, that explains a lot.
I never wanted to leave you there, but I couldn't go back. I'm sorry. Truly.
All right, all right. Since you saved my life, buy me a drink. Call it even.
As many as you like.
That seems fair.
Don't we all feel better now? Let's relax and enjoy ourselves.
Finally. Time for a drink.
I still don't think this is where it
Let
ends.
me know when you're ready to leave, friend.
This guy. So nosy. Coffee and donut sticks. Well, I just finished my coffee, so. Oh. I know what this is for, actually. That's cool.
Almost lost you back there. Never again. It was too close. And you've been quiet about this whole thing. Are you okay?
Who is Cypher?
The reason my parents are gone.
Okay, the story gets deeper. You must miss them.
Me too. But we can brood another day. Today, let's have wine.
There's the wine. You and wine. If you want to talk in here. Is the wine on you?
Thank you, friend. But maybe I'd rather talk about you. How are you feeling?
Oh, so thoughtful, thinking about me. Like bored. Like how bored is an option. Should have eaten earlier.
So it's your stomach I heard rumbling. Maybe it's time for a sweet roll.
Yeah, I think anybody in the Nat radius could have heard my stomach grumbling. Oh gosh.
Wondering if it's Raven?
That's too funny.
It's not.
That's
But I do
too
have
funny.
one. The Ravens let us have that at least.
Donut sticks would be good too.
It's 𝕁𝕕𝕗.
Yeah, I don't smoke, so. Although, if I were to, it would be green, not tobacco. The Ravens control names?
In a way. But isn't it generous of them?
Yeah, that
Letting us
that
keep our own
situation was
surname.
perfect.
Anyway,
Bless your stomach.
thanks for the compliment. If my father were here, he'd have stood a little taller. Relieved, mostly. But there's a part of me that's numb.
I can
The way
understand.
things ended for River. That could have been me.
Oh, that's true. Shame such a beauty is gone.
Sometimes I worry about you.
I had to.
Maybe it was a desperate gamble, clinging to some deluded hope.
Oh, I
I'd
can't
change my
lie.
mind. When that hope died, the ring was all she had left to cling to. The only way for her to defeat Cypher.
Definitely interested in Cypher. Interesting that it gets interrupted. I feel like it would be horrible to say that though.
I don't know what to believe. If it's true, then dark times
It's a harsh
may be
fate,
upon us.
but she brought it upon herself.
We hold each other close and hope that all of this ends well.
Before she revealed
Hey,
herself
Mr.
as a
Snugs.
monster,
What's up?
some things are best left buried.
Please tell me.
I don't understand why you want to know. But fine. Years.
Yeah, it's a really good mic. All of the all of the voice acting in this one is just extremely well done.
Is it? Smells like bread in here.
Well, you have been eating a piece of bread the whole time we've been talking,
On
so
the night she stole my ring, right? I don't know. Maybe she cast a listening spell in Cypher's office. Eavesdropped on his plans. Or, who knows? Maybe she had a mole whispering in her ear. Think I could read her mind? You and I wouldn't have met if that was true. But why keep Shale in the dark about the attack? Maybe her plan was to lure me here. Silence me. Feed Shale some convenient lie about my demise. And finding the ring.
this guy,
Swallow it whole.
he's so nosy.
Wouldn't surprise me. Or maybe she planned to dispose of him next, after Cypher was dealt with.
I would assume that.
But it doesn't matter
move on,
anymore.
buddy.
All that scheming. And look where it got her.
Should we leave?
Your curiosity finally run dry. As if it could.
Not possible.
Ready to get out of here?
Okay.
Time to shove my drink in my pocket then. Hope it doesn't spill.
It probably will.
Thanks for everything. Truly.
We're so lucky to call you friend. And I can't wait for more adventures with you.
Hemming,
About these
I
adventures.
want you to personally supervise the next shipment.
Would you?
We already have people that
The more the merrier.
quite a bit of coin for it.
You know I'd love to have you around, Shale, but
Come to think of it, I don't trust you.
the decision is yours, friend. Whatever you decide and wherever you go, I'll be right behind you.
Okay, well. Guess that's officially the end of the quest. I wonder if I should go back. Hey Fenris, how's it going? I wonder if I should go back or if I should leave it as a surprise. Oh, of that quest. Okay, so there is more.
If you're looking for a handout, you
But I
want to
wonder if
speak
I
with
should
my
save it
husband.
for another playthrough. Where my intention would be to go Team River.
Watch your pockets.
Hey Lucky, how's it
Others
going?
should watch their hands if they try anything. I'm here for you, no matter what. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm still excited that we got to complete the 𝕤𝕤𝕝𝕝. The plot thickens. It sort of does feel like it's... Fenris, thank you so much for the 10. Really appreciate that. List is looking good. Well, thank you. It's much appreciated. I don't know. I'm excited to see what comes next. The more I play, the more I want to know more about the story, and I don't know, it's just overall very intriguing.
Right on.
That happens
Greetings.
sometimes.
What am I doing? Well, you know me. I'm always a little adventure. Okay.
More off-stream friendly? Okay. I definitely have thought some of that, so I will surely leave it for off-stream. And I'm excited about that too. Honestly, that's sort of why I want a Steam Deck as well. I would love to put Katana in like the Tuxborn list. I don't know, I might just wait until like the 𝕊𝕤𝕝 3.0 update. Hey, and I got rock joint.
How's that feel?
It's a lot of selecting dialogue. Yeah, I try to be careful with that stuff. That's another reason why
I'm glad we met.
I don't really pay attention too much to the interesting NPCs on stream. But off stream, I like to learn about them. Because I don't want to bore people with a whole bunch of dialogue. I know people like the action. A lot of people like the modding side of it too, like the dev stuff. But then again, the voices and stuff are so well done. I don't think people mind listening to it at all. Rift is vibrant? Yes. Just how I like it. I think it was, give me a second here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't want to get their name wrong, just in case, but Vladimir was asking how I would sum up my list and sort of like what my intention is, and it's just bright, vibrant, colorful. It's not meant to be like a next-gen list. It's not, you know, anything super like combat difficult, anything like that. It's just Skyrim and fun and colors and pretty. But all that other stuff I do want to focus on as well. I definitely want to bring more balance to the list with the vendors, and I'm sure magic needs a good balance. It's a never-ending thing, so really I focus on visuals, but I also do like messing with the gameplay stuff too. The heat waves, I think that's from Kitty Tail. Wow. Ataxia and rock joint. Okay then. Guess I need to go grab myself a cure disease potion. But I do think that the Rift is a great representation of what I'm going for with the list. Shoot more fire. Oh, I don't have that destruction spell. That's why. Yeah, that little heat wave coming off of it. It's so cool. Sounds intriguing. I've sort of just been learning as I go. I never had like a specific intention when I started making the list. It was much more just about, like I said, having fun and learning. But it's definitely developed into something that I really enjoy playing. And speaking of which, I really ought to turn this up to, let's stay on Adept. And if it still feels too easy, then I will turn it up a little bit more. I think there's a chest in here. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just a hunter. Okay. Look at all the goldfish. Okay, let's just do it from here.
Want to go for a swim?
We do have to go get a cure disease potion.
You can't hide from me. Ha! I can take you.
What are you trying to take? Oh, I see. Let's see if I can set up camp here.
Can't hide from me.
I can. Good enough.
No sign of him.
I think I'll head over to Windhelm. I have a specific reason I would do so.
We'll be okay here.
I think so.
That cloud looks like a wedge of cheese.
Test-wise or Fallout-wise? Skyrim is definitely my favorite. I love Fallout 3 and I love Fallout New Vegas. Excuse me. So it's a hard choice, but I really love New Vegas. Fallout 4 was good in its own respect, but it's not my go-to Fallout, that's for sure. Mainly because the settlement building always feels so in your face. I'm not really the biggest fan of that. Oh, I love Morrowind, but the thing is, I just don't have a lot of experience with Morrowind or Oblivion. But I will say, I do like Morrowind more than Oblivion. Just from personal experience, I really did like it, and I want to play more. I've been thinking about downloading like a Morrowind mod list, an OpenMW mod list specifically, and going back and playing it again. I haven't played other Elder Scrolls games. I mean, it wasn't until I started streaming that I played Morrowind and Oblivion. And I didn't even play much Oblivion. I liked it, but I don't know, I'm a Skyrim baby. Kind of cool. Okay, I sort of have a plan. I'm conjuring up in my head. Oblivion was your start? Always have your heart? I mean, that's completely fair.
We should get you healed.
I'm super excited to see if Skyblivion gets released in 2025, because I will definitely be playing it. I don't think I've ever seen this weather before. Now, as much as I want to sleep until daytime, I don't want to get any advanced disease, so I'm going to try to head over to Windhelm ASAP. Looks so lifelike. It definitely looks really good. It's the kind of stuff that I enjoy the most. The view. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save the Team River for another playthrough. One that I can sort of get into and be evil with. Or not evil, but just sort of have a character that plays into that side a little bit better. Because I don't think River is necessarily evil. Maybe she is, but I still see Katana and Megara as more of like the good characters. And River is sort of the evil one. If you look at it from like just like a narrow perspective, I guess. But I don't think any of the characters are necessarily good or evil, from my experience so far. You have Arena and Battlespire? Oh, damn. That's impressive. But you never played them? Jeez. You know, Enraged Bard was sort of getting me interested in playing Daggerfall. Because it's on Unity now. And it has mods and stuff, so that's also something I've considered, but I think Morrowind is probably as far back as I'll go. Kat did a really great job with them. Yeah, I love the writing. Oh, you meant Daggerfall. Gotcha. Yeah, it just makes me think, yeah, like you're saying, it's fun to sort of just think about. And I think that's what makes a really compelling story is you're not too sure. It sort of gets your imagination going. It's the same thing with that quest line in My Time of Need. Like, you can't really make out who is good or bad in that situation. I've seen a lot of debate, but it's still such a hard choice no matter how many times I do that quest. So I think that's one of those quests that I really enjoy just because it gets you thinking. I wouldn't actually mind if there was a In My Time of Need expansion. So 𝕊𝕚𝕝𝕝, if you're out there listening, I'm gonna leave them alone. Need a wizard, 2 men, 4 hobbits, a dwarf, and an elf, and a ring. Well, we have a ring, technically. Technically, Katana has a ring. But I wouldn't consider her a hobbit. What's clicking for me in mod lists that I try? Well, for example, there's just so many good lists, and they all do different things in a way. Developing mods I'm excited about? Oof. It's a hard question, too. I'm just really excited about what's to come for the future of potentially having like a free version of image scaling or whatever you want to call it. Some form of DLSS that's free to the community. More quest mods I'm always interested in. Extended cut, yes. I'm interested in checking that out. For me at this point, it's like Wabbajack developments or just modless developments. We just got a trailer for Nulvis V6, so that's pretty cool. Obviously 𝕊𝕬𝕝 3.0 comes out next year at some point, so I'm excited about that, and I want to play more 𝕊𝕬𝕝 on the channel. It's been a minute. 𝕊𝕬𝕝 and Apostasy are my favorite mod lists. I think, honestly, for my personal taste, Apostasy sort of has more of what I'm looking for, but that's only because I suck at Requiem. And I really like the class building and stuff in Apostasy, so that's more my style. But 𝕊𝕬𝕝 is gorgeous and challenging too, so I can't necessarily choose. So both of them are my favorites. But I love Nico's list. I love Geborgen's lists. Like, Nordic Souls is one of my favorites. I mean, I haven't played much of 𝕊𝕚𝕝𝕝, but I love the concept, and it's really fun.
You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
Just a lot of amazing lists out there, and a lot that I haven't even played, so have a good night, Queen. What do I like, what I'm looking for when choosing the list? just fun, challenge. Nice graphics, good combat, just the basics, you know? I like a lot of options. So I really do like, stances, for example. I like being able to choose between all the different weapon animations. Obviously, I'm looking for a stable experience. Overhaul the cities? Yeah, I like overhauling the cities. I've still thought if I should add... I definitely want to add some stuff to Whiterun, potentially Markarth in the future, but...
Come on in. We've got warm food,
my list is
and warm beds.
sort of more on the performance side of things.
You got some nice meat hooks there. Makes for a damn good punch.
Excuse me?
Do you think those dark elves
What?
had anything to do
What?
with the murders?
You got a knot in your throat, Mudcrab? Out with it.
Just wanted to talk.
All right, speak. I'll take on any challenger. All I need is a name. You got some nice meat hooks there. Makes for it. I am one of the best in all
That
of
makes
Skyrim.
sense.
Got a punch that'll break iron, and a chin like Skyforged steel.
Well, if Granger were here, I have a feeling he'd be saying, "Hear me out."
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great. Got some fresh baked
That
bread
feel
and
large and
good
lifted?
cheese if you're
Yes.
after a bite to eat.
I agree.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Will you ask me?
Got Ellie on the server. I think he's taking
I'll
a
show you
week.
to your room. Right this way.
I think he's taking a week off. So
It's kind of dark.
I don't think we'll see him for a minute. I'm sure he'll be fine if he takes the time he needs.
And an Argonian holding hands.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Just wanted to wait till the daytime. Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back and see that comment. I actually looked her up on Twitch, so maybe I'll send the Twitch link to him too when he comes back. I'm sure he'd love to watch the streams. Oh yeah, I love new quests.
Be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
Look at how tall he is.
I can... Just...
Don't die over there, please.
You see, you're not well. Have a
We could
seat,
go for a
and I'll
walk
fetch you
and
some
pick
tonic.
ingredients if you don't want to lose weight.
Of Discord, yeah.
If there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Yeah, I don't think we're doing the White File quest.
No offense, but you're not looking so good.
That's
You feel
rude.
ill? I'd better get going.
Take a look.
Please tell me you have cure disease potions. Oh, his name. Oh, never mind. His name is 𝕊𝕤𝕚𝕚𝕚. Gotta make my money back. I have to keep the spiced wine because Katana
Hope
gave
to
that
see
to
you
me.
again soon.
I'll get... no, never mind.
Hey, where'd the potion go? I don't think you're supposed to go up here,
Could you
Megara.
fetch me a copy of the firmament? I need to compare the old star charts to today's.
Did they really record the star positions from Corral Mill's tomb? There's no way it's that precise.
Confounded boy, I know what I'm doing. It will help me determine the season of his burial, which
I just came here for a cure disease potion.
Everything okay?
What would make your day?
Just having you here.
Well then.
Good company. We're all out of skooma? We are all out of skooma. Unfortunately. No skooma. I don't know, maybe I could look more into that issue that Granger is having with the scaled helmet. Or for the 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕝 thing. It's definitely going to be a learning process to figure that one out. Gotta come check the 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕗. Make sure there's no more purple shacks. Really ought to go get my paraglider too. This is why I'm afraid to add too much to Windhelm. It's already pretty heavy out here. Well, I do know where I can get some skooma. I know of a secret location. It's not so secret, I just know where the stash is. Brr. The stones are kind of tan colored. That's kind of interesting. Well, I don't see any purple, so good sign. I have the stash. Well, would you look at that? No more purple. All of these shack roofs and stuff were missing textures, but no more. And I still think I might change the signs. Hello. I still might end up changing all of the signs. Stones were gray, maybe they would blend into the walls too much. Maybe. I know stones take on the mountain texture, so it's certainly worth looking into. I'm actually still thinking about changing the mountain textures. Might just use different ones from Atlantean, we'll see. I kind of forgot we upped the difficulty here. This is gonna be very cold. Where's the water? Ow! I definitely took the leap. That was surprising. Usually I make that. I just dove right into the rock. Right, we're losing health out here. Because it's too cold. Magara, katana, please. We stick together, we can all stay warm if we huddle up. It's okay, I know a place where I can get some warmth. Just steer clear of the ice wraiths. Oh wait, no, there's a big minotaur over there. But he does have the worms. Oh jeez. I'm freezing. Look at all that red. Please tell. Ooh, fire. Ah, that's much better. We're gonna warm up here for a minute.
Look around you for a second.
Okay. For why?
Huh?
His name is Bill Hard.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I know, I am a child.
All right then.
It's the vigilance of Stendarr. I don't know why that's happening all of a sudden. I haven't had any issues with that. Now all of a sudden I am. Kind of curious if it's like a driver thing. Actually just almost died. Oops. Like I know what the problem is, but it's just really strange that it's happening. I think it has something to do with these effects. The light from the vigilant. It's just weird because it didn't start happening until I updated the NVIDIA drivers. I'll keep an eye on it though. Okay, I think it's time to start learning about alteration.
I haven't...
You said understood. Boethia guide
Jerk.
your blade.
Just walk away from it. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go?
Cross the bridge. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not a small test, if you will.
I did re-enable the test. I wonder if I should keep it disabled, but I kind of like having
Excellent.
this.
The 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕚 is a vital companion for anyone relying
Plus I get to learn
on
about
conjuration.
𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕚, so
Summoning one here would certainly show your skill.
I don't know that
No.
spell.
Well, if you think you're capable of it. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around SKYRIM. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college...
I definitely use that. Good enough?
Well done indeed.
Good enough.
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕗, our master wizard. Well done indeed.
I will say I love this Feralda so much. In such bad times, yeah, I don't think I want that. I know Aljo uses it for apostasy, but not my thing personally, for my list anyway. Although I do think it's cool. More incentive to actually do the college if you have to pay for it. Plus it just makes sense. I mean, it can't be cheap. Dealing with all these college students. Concerning absent members?
Do you think the guards would play along if we started a snowball fight with them?
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your
Where I
every
went to school wasn't much different than here. Except we weren't taught magic.
You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the
I do love these
opportunity.
robes.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here. Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes.
I'm a battle mage.
I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sure. Let's go.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't
Yeah, I
wander
don't need
off.
destruction robes
The
either.
College of Winterhold has been a fixture in SKYRIM for thousands of years. A prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the
The
hall,
going to class
and the
one?
Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations.
I also do enjoy going to
Now, if
college.
you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems.
That's something I'd really like to understand more as
We don't
packages.
anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts.
I think that could be the key to success for the 𝕤𝕤𝕗𝕗 mod that we're currently working on. I think that's the reason why she wears the wrong helmet after she walks over and grabs the stuff. We're trying to make the Warriors Challenge more of a challenge. And she'll wear most of the equipment except for
Our
the
newest
scaled
members are
helmet
housed here, in the
keeps
Hall of
on making a
Attainment.
return.
I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Maybe once I hit level 10, I'll look into it. I severely dislike my furnace right now. She's supposed to use the 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕣𝕗
Now I'll show you to
unrelenting
your
force
quarters.
too.
You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are
I think
yours.
these beds would be better
Please
if
try
they
and
were
be
like the
considerate
peasant
of others.
dreams beds
Now.
too.
Let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
I wish I could turn it off, but it's winter time almost. It's 33 degrees outside. Gotta keep the house warm. I don't know, maybe I'll look into fixing. I think it's the
Initially,
switch
you'll be learning
that
from
might be going
𝕊𝕐𝕗, one
bad.
of our
That's
most
making that
esteemed
noise.
wizards.
But I can't be too certain. I don't know, we're trying to sell this house anyway, so not thinking about it too much. Yeah, hopefully this time next year we'll be living in Washington.
𝕊𝕐𝕗 is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
I think eventually my stream setup will become a mobile setup for quite a while. But hey, I could get a really powerful laptop. Although I prefer desktops.
Welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is,
dude.
by its very nature, volatile and dangerous.
And look at 𝕤𝕗𝕗, he's so
Unless you
small.
can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking
He's like
about.
half the size
Eagerness
of
must be
me.
tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one
Too
that's
small
enough
to
for the
become a
purposes
proper
of this
rug.
lesson. Now,
I think that's a
if
good
you
thing.
just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Anna and
Now,
Magara
cast the
patiently
ward
waiting.
spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start.
Most companions
I'd
would be
like you all
taking
to
over the same
continue
true.
practicing with wards, please.
Once again, that's one of the biggest things that I respect about Katana and Megara and stuff, is they don't interrupt like the main stories or quests or anything.
This is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
Unlike the vanilla followers who do circles around you when they're bored. Serana. I think, honestly, this is like the heaviest spot in the list. It's not too bad when I'm not streaming, but when I'm streaming it definitely pushes it a little bit past its limits. That glow. Oh, the beam. This one. The only issue I have with it is that this is slightly off-centered from the beam. So that's something I would like to fix eventually. Otherwise, it's not terrible. Yeah, just a little CK work. It shouldn't be too hard to do. Going to watch Arcane? I don't think so.
SKYRIM could not be more different from elsewhere.
Ooh, Hall of Diligence. What is Arcane? A note from Borbier? Oh, League of Legends Netflix series?
Excuse me.
I don't watch too much. Well, actually, we don't even have Netflix anymore. So that could be a problem. I'm looking forward to actually just Christmas stuff, I guess. We watch Nightmare Before Christmas for Halloween and Christmas time, so that's a must watch every year. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to speak with Tolftir. Look at how clean this is. I'm impressed with myself. It's pretty much awesome for the person who knows nothing about the game or its world. Maybe I will have to look into it then. So he did go in the Hall of Diligence. Rats. He's upstairs. Well, I'll have to look into it.
The Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
I'll definitely have to look into
College
it.
is a bit of an oddity in SKYRIM.
Well,
Magic
how do
isn't
you
something
think
that's
we
looked
should
upon
spend the remainder of our classroom? Wonderful, just wonderful. As I've always said, another day, another opportunity to learn. It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. You give an old man hope. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. So you wish to master the arcane art?
Specifically alteration, actually. But he doesn't have a lot of good options here. He has oak flesh. And stone flesh. Nothing too good, unfortunately. I mean, that's pretty decent. Reduces the target's movement speed and attack damage for 20 seconds by 11%. I'm also looking at the, at the tomes themselves to make sure they're the burped ones. Guess I'll come back to this.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard from your family recently?
No, not really. Couriers don't seem to like delivering letters here.
That's too bad.
Looks pretty good in here.
Not
Although
at all.
I do see a
Seems
few
I'm not being
issues.
hounded about my progress at the college.
That is kind of weird, huh?
How they speak.
So we've been doing pretty good today. We've had pretty stable experience.
The knowledge of how to summon foul fiends and advance my nefarious plans. Of course.
Just talk about this stuff in the open.
Was a fool to take you.
Most lords wouldn't allow me to do anything. I help the cult with guarding the library, as well as other tasks around town.
Was a fool to take you.
Frode isn't always fair to me, but he pays well. Relatively. Good day.
You mentioned the library?
I'm more. It's run by the Junal cult. An odd clique. For Nords, that is. Not meant as an insult, mind you. It's just that their interest in books and all is quite unusual for their kind. They're decent to me and the job pays well, so no. Now, if you're interested in buying, you should talk to SKYRIM. I'm watching.
I do wish we had some more travel options around here. Pays everything that matters. Only if you're Todd Howard. Alright, I guess I'll just book it over to Windhelm because there's something I want to do. But yeah, those carriage stops would be super nice right about now. I thought about adding CFTO, but that's such a huge pain.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to
I don't think it's too bad to patch, but I'm focused on too many other things to bother with that currently. A horse could be nice, but they're not necessarily much faster. That's also very weird. I didn't clear any Journeyman's Nook. Actually, I think I have a 𝕊𝕦𝕓𝕤𝕚 too. Ow! I don't think I've looked at that mod. I don't think it's the right one, Gears. Trust me, I'm looking into it.
Am I making this too hard?
You know, at some point I really liked the the Swift system, but it's a little too convoluted, I think. Although it was interesting. I think carriage stops are a bit better integrated. I don't know, you mentioned V, and it instantly made me think about a band that I really like. I don't know if anybody's heard of the band Paris, but I've been listening to them a lot the past couple days. It's weird because I've always loved them. But now I'm really getting into a couple of their albums that I've always felt like I should listen to more. Spell the band's name. P-V-R-I-S. It's pronounced Paris, but it's not spelled that way. I'd say one of my favorite songs currently is the song Smoke. Hey Grady, how you been doing? It's gonna be cold. Alright. I know I'm cold. I get it. That whole album though with I think the whole album is called White Noise. Great album, I highly recommend it. You've never heard of them? They're great.
Need a ride?
Great stuff.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go?
He's got a pretty face.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for better weather. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Will someone you miss, and if you can't or don't miss anyone, give yourself a compliment? I think I will go give my wife a compliment after the stream. But I have been working on self-affirmations. I've always had a pretty bad habit of saying I'm dumb or stupid, so I'm trying to not do that. All I have is alcohol. I was gonna say my character is hungry, but all I have is alcoholic beverages. You think normal people? I don't think I'm normal, so I think it's much worse than just I'm dumb, I'm stupid. Those are just some basic things that I'm telling myself not to do. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to be normal or anything. I mean, what even is normal, right? I honestly don't think I've ever met a single person on this earth that I would consider normal. It is almost daytime. I just don't have any food. It's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be famished when I wake up. It's okay. I have one golden claw to give this person. We definitely need it.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
And I swear it's never that loud until I'm streaming.
You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
Favorite mission? Does modded count?
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs.
Or does it have to be vanilla?
I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you so much for... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Till I've heard that a few times. Here, take this stuff. I don't want it. Well, obviously my first choice is Katana's quest line. In general, like vanilla, that's a hard choice. Favorite mission for vanilla. I really like the 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕚 Sanctuary quest. And I really like Vigilant. I mean, Vigilant is hit or miss for me, but I really liked the story, and I liked the end of Vigilant as well. I'll eat a turnip. I also really like Siren Root.
All right, then.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
You aren't complete
Thank you.
fools.
Lucan, we don't
You
sell
can only
silver
take the stuff
buckles,
if you
do
give
we?
him the
One
golden
of the
claw
customers
back.
was asking.
And you can't even take everything, which I
No,
think is
dear
funny
sister,
too.
we do not.
All right. Do you think maybe we should?
Dear sister, we talked about this sort of thing before. We sell dry goods. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, yeah, I know I'm hungry.
I know, my head...
I think that's my one complaint about vanilla survival. Not only the sound of being hungry, but the frequency. Oh, dang it.
This is nice, right?
Yeah, pretty nice. I am actually getting hungry. I have food inside waiting for me, so... Usually we talk about food here a lot, so I wind up being pretty hungry. I always found it weird that there's no enemies out here anymore. Might have to look into that one. Your carbonara. Ooh, carbonara is good. Definitely one of my favorite pastas. Honestly, my favorite though is just cacio e pepe.
Aren't you worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly
It's very simple to make.
Might as well give up now.
Yeah,
Save
I wonder
us
if that's
the
just like a
trouble.
vanilla thing. Yeah, I'm curious about that myself, actually.
Let's do this.
Alright, I genuinely think Adept is still too easy. For vanilla 𝕤𝕚𝕓𝕤𝕤. Still need to test out the other 𝕤𝕚𝕓𝕤 power up. Hit him with the chair. Love the macaronis with big cheese. Yeah, I like cheese too.
What's that? Thought I heard something.
I don't have anything that makes the encounter zones harder now. I do use Lawless, but that obviously doesn't do much for places like 𝕤𝕚𝕓𝕤. I was thinking like
Time to end this little
Time to face the music, bandit.
like hand-placed enemies, potentially. I don't know, Lawless doesn't seem to do a whole
I
lot,
find so much satisfaction in learning. Oh, and being around books.
at least for interior areas like 𝕤𝕚𝕓𝕤.
Let's rid this mine of bandits. It's better that way.
I agree. Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Nico. What's it called? Nern accessories? I gotta check into it. I actually have to like check it in game is what I'm saying. Because I have yet to do that. I noticed it has SPID. Nern necessities, that's what it's called. I was close. Yeah, I'll definitely think about hand-placed enemies again. I don't know. Can't decide. I've also been curious about that NPC spell variants mod. That looks also really cool. It's okay, I like cheese.
This is a surprise.
Did not use SPID for it except for the carriage lights. Ooh. Alright, now these guys are more difficult. Oh my gosh, I turned it up to expert and they're like completely different.
Who do you think you are?
Any last words?
But if I didn't have 2 followers with me, this would be crazy. Is it supported for CBBE? I think it said it was. I think there are actually body slides for it too.
Not tough now, are you?
Smoked Gouda? I love smoked Gouda. I love white cheddar. Gruyere is one of my favorites though.
You know what they say. An apple a day keeps you. Or was it your breath?
I'm still trying to work out the Hinterland Ranger body slides. For some reason, and I'm thinking it might have something to do with SPID. Or maybe not SPID, body slide. Let's just put it this way.
Did you just
The ladies don't wear the like the I forget what it's called, the bottoms. So they're just commando. And I think it's a body slide thing that I gotta figure out. All I can say is Anji is Probably very cold. Because she's wearing the hinterland stuff. Yeah, she's supposed to have leggings. They're supposed to have leggings. Or they at least need underwear. But they don't have either one, so they're just all natural under that, under the skirt area. Which is goofy, but it could be something that I accidentally built. Like I said, I think it's a body slide thing, but I'm still sort of shaky when it comes to body slide, so I just gotta take the time to work on these little things. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Since I don't stream on Saturdays, I'll sit down and I'll do some development stuff off stream. I'm sure as heck not doing body slide stuff during stream, just in case. Scottish kilts, yes. Yeah, because they're supposed to wear the pants, but they're not wearing the pants. Or the leggings, I guess. Yeah. It's that, and actually... no pants for you. I want to check something really quick. Is it Shroud Hearth Barrow? No, it's, Skyhaven Temple. There's some missing textures here and I can't understand what the heck happened. I think it's parallax fixes actually. I think it's the parallax TS XT stuff. Uh-oh. I think that's gonna be an infinite loading screen. I don't see why. That's really weird. It's been very stable, but I think this was probably my fault. It's kind of weird I can still hear the wind blowing. And my furnace ticking. Since you changed the trees, I have some weird purple textures on the ground that I can't figure out how to fix. That's what I wanted to check. I think the reason is because I'm probably not supposed to be in here. I haven't done any of this quest or anything like that, so I'm guessing I confused the game in some way. Maybe I'll have to do the quest line just to get to this point. Or go in the other way, actually. It's a good thing I just saved. I don't know, I think I'll worry about it tomorrow. Let's see if I can get this to close. I can, cool. I mean, I've ran through them before already, but I definitely will just run through the quests. Because it's been fine, but when I try to COC my way in there and go through the door, I can see how that could break things. So I will, I'll just do that tomorrow. I should have some time to sit down and do some development stuff tomorrow, because I want to get the next update out ASAP. But I think I will leave it here for tonight, considering I have to work pretty much every day till the 18th, so I have another 10 days at work. Granted, it's only the morning. I only have to work like a couple hours in the morning every day, and I'll take that extra cash, so. And I really like doing the accounting, the bookkeeping stuff. That's Something I never thought I'd be doing, and yet here I am. So, appreciate it, Nico. Hope you have a great night. And, good night, Gears. Good night, Grady. Vladimir. Yeah, you could DM me if you want, I guess. And good luck, bye. Good night, Bahava. And, good night, Ren. Good night, Anna, if you're still out there. Kat. Walter. There's a ton of people out there that I'm trying to, remember. Fable. Riven, everybody out there, I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will see you Sunday. I think we will stream a different list on Sunday. I know I keep saying that, but we'll see. Because I just keep having fun with my own list, so I think that's ultimately more important. But until next time, everyone, I will see you soon. Have a great rest of your night, day, tomorrow, all that good stuff. Shout out. Good night. Bye.